Okay, these types of problems I like to draw pictures. Maybe put some wordy words in there. Start off as 60 by 100. And let's see. So we know what the area that is. 60 times 100, that's 6,000 square meters. But because of industrialization and globalization and stuff, we got to get bigger. So we're gonna do just what they say. We're gonna add x to the width and to the height. And it says the farm tripled in size, so we can find out what triple 6,000 is. We can just do 3 times 6,000. That's 18,000. There, now we can solve for x because we find the area of something by taking, where's my point? Taking the width, multiplying by the length, and that should equal the area. Okay, I took my width, multiplied it to my length, and that should equal my area. Just I needed to make sure I had parentheses too, because I wouldn't, if I just did x times 100 right here in the middle without a parentheses, that wouldn't be fair because I wouldn't be multiplying the whole width times the whole length. So you got to multiply that out. Use whatever strategy you've been taught before for multiplying parentheses. I like to draw arrows when it's easiest, when it's quick like this. 600 times 100, that's 6,000. And then we get, I'll skip over this. Okay, that's this left-hand side of my equation on the bottom. That represents what happens when you multiply the two parentheses. And so we should immediately start recognizing that this is a quadratic equation. The highest power is x squared, and it's a polynomial. So it's quadratic. Quadratics in general need to be set equal to 0 before they're solved. So let's clean up this side by adding our like terms. I did 60x plus 100x to make 160x. And then I rearranged in descending powers. X squared comes first, then the number back there. It's not set equal to 0, so let's subtract 18,000 from both sides. And so now it's set equal to 0. Let's see if we can factor first, and let's just drop a 0 on both of these. If we could factor this, we need two numbers that multiply to be 1,200 if we drop the last 0 on each number. Multiply to be 1,200, add it to be 16. Maybe you don't even want to bother trying to find something to factor like that. So instead, one thing that'll never let you down is the quadratic formula. And there's videos to help you with the quadratic formula if you haven't done it before. So in order to save you some time, I'm going to breeze through it quickly here. But A is 1, B is 160, C is negative 12,000. So I'll crunch these numbers so you don't have to sit and wait, but this is what it looks like in the quadratic formula. Negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c, all being divided by 2a. So when you try to do this one on your own, just remember you got a negative 4 times a positive, and then that result is going to be multiplied by a negative. So this is 160 squared plus whatever this is. So when you solve for x here, you get x is 55.647. So that's the additional amount you should add to the length and the width to make us triple in our area.